Where is everyone?
That is a rotten good question.
Chieftain, Norse Claws, we thought you'd never return.
What is he talking about? They were only gone for a few hours.
A few hours? What do you mean? You were gone for 3 days.
Days?
The smooth water sphere. Every time the Moonkin used it, they must have shaken up the time.
Smooth water sphere?
It matters not. Tell them what is going on here. Where is the tribe?
It's complicated. Remember you sent the ill and old Moonkin to the coast, the Meadowland, because the field dog had corrupted all the food around here?
Of course they remember. Has something happened to them?
Well, somehow the Chainers and the Hunters caught wind of them, and they are headed for them right now.
But how? Anuk, he did everything he could to keep them secret.
I don't know, Chieftain. I simply don't know.
Magwa's tusks. Those are no warriors. They will be easy prey.
Great warrior Nurbok, or whatever you call him now, thought the same thing. That's why he pushed the Eye Master and Chieftain Cabrax to take all the warriors and travel to the coast to fend them off.
And what of Nurbok? He went with them.
He did indeed. He was fairly convincing. And while I'm no expert on the troll mind, it felt to me like he genuinely just wanted to help.
Kin traitors get not to die an honorable death. Cabrax and Anuk should have just left him here in chains.
Well, they didn't.
If they left a sunup ago, they will reach the coast soon. The Moonkin must resurrect the cub now.
So, you found the head?
Noak has it. What needs the stranger for the resurrection ritual? Can you do it straight away?
I would have preferred a bit of time to study the reassembled body first, but in theory, yes, I can do it.
Into the sarcophagus, and let them pray to Magwa this works.
Grungwa is ready. This looks interesting.
Let Zazka get a
Chieftain Akrog?
Akrog found an echo. Can the stranger take a look?
What this?
Chieftain Akrog?
Akrog found an echo. Can the stranger take a look?
In that direction.
Interesting.
Let Akrog see.
Probably.
What is this?
What a beast. A demigod indeed.
There is no time for talking. Cast the hex and put it back together.
I was just about to.
What happened?
I don't know. It's gone.
Gone.
Yes. The field dog's energy, the hex power. I had it and was trying to fuse it back together, but then it just vanished. I don't understand this, Chieftain. I studied this spell for years, and...
Is he telling them he killed it? Sarek's cub is dead?
I told you I don't know. Norse Claws, I don't understand this myself. I did everything right. I tapped into the Archfire, and then
He failed! That is what the stranger did. He failed! Grungwa told the chieftain. Brittle bones cannot be trusted. Let Grungwa crush him, chieftain. Let Grungwa crush him here and now. He deserves it. He should...
This one is alive. They heard that?
Is this him? Is this Zarek's cub?
A cub? Yes, this one believes you could call them that. So, you are this one's saviors, are you not? Interesting.
How can it be the moon can hear it? Is this some sort of hex? A hex that goes into their minds?
The tiny meatbag is right. This one is speaking out through their minds. That lump of flesh between their skulls.
Why worked the stranger's hex not? It should have brought the cub back to life.
I'm wondering the same thing.
It did not work because this one's flesh has grown too weak. 2 centuries this one has been this way. 2 centuries torn into pieces. This one had a plan, yes. But the human he chose to take him out of here was too weak. So here this one lay, decade after decade, the bond between his limbs growing ever weaker. And now that his flesh is finally rejoined, it has grown too weak to hold his spirit. It's pathetic.
The human he chose. Speaks the cub of the chieftain of this place, Hierophant Ishara.
Ishara, yes. She was weak in the mind, but strong in flesh and magic. So this one thought she might be able to hold him. She was not.
So Zazka was right. The cub drove the Brutal Bones mad, so they would kill each other.
Yes, the Lightlings. They think their noble spirits make them so high and mighty. Yet that is why they will ultimately succumb. Softness, love, hope. Where there is virtue, there is the seed for corruption. Strength is untouchable.
Hope is good. Crumple always say so.
Look. The Firstborn's blood has a weak spirit. Disappointing. Everything seeks to survive and to grow. But only the strongest will. This is the law. This is the struggle. This is the cycle.
So the cub is saying, what? That his body has become useless.
Yes. However, this one knows of the troll struggle. The human hunters, the orcish slavers. The scales are not tilted in their favor.
Then the cub knows why they have awoken him.
This one does. And this one also has the strength they seek to cure the rot in the troll's dying blood and to crush their predators like the meatbags they are. Were this one's flesh not useless, he would do it.
So the stranger was right. The cub truly knows how to cleanse the Moonkin's blood so they can give life again?
Of course. Life and death, growth and decay. All powers that come from the same source. This one can purge the troll's blood, and they will be strong again.
Where did the cub's powers come from? From Zarek, like the Moonkin's hexes come from Mugwa.
The tiny meatbag is brazen, comparing this one and its sire to a god that does not exist. Yes, this one's magic comes from Zarek. But like Zarek's, this one draws it from the same place all beings do. Like the trolls do too.
What is he talking about? What place?
The Archfire. He's talking about the Archfire, the source of all magic.
The Dark Elf speaks the truth.
said the cub just that Magua exists not? She gave the Moonkin the power to speak and to cast hexes, and she has protected them for centuries.
That is what this one said, because it is the truth. The Guardians and the Renegades exist, but Magua, the goddess of the Trolls, is but a mirage.
Nonsense. Chieftain Narjak Firstborn was her chosen. That is why his flesh did not grow older.
So that is what your chieftain told you. Your chieftain was immortal because he was a firstborn, a prime specimen of your race. It was Zarek who gave your chieftain his immortality, and he passed part of it on to your vicious little moon blood. Curious he wouldn't tell you this. Then again, every race has its own little story of why they are the chosen ones. So this one should not be surprised.
This is...
Quiet, Grumlar. They have no time. If Zarek's cub knows why the Moonkin summoned it, then he also knows the Moonkin tribe is fighting the Chainers and the Hunters right now. Is there anything they can do to restore its body?
There is. This one is grateful for what the Trolls did. So this one hoped there would be another way. But because the flesh is so weak, there is not.
Then say it. Whatever it is, the Moonkin will pay the price.
This one needs to perform the sanguine ritual at an Archfire vein. And to do this one needs a new vessel.
A vessel.
Yes. This one's old flesh is dead, and it will stay dead no matter what they do. The only way to survive is to form a new body at an Archfire vein. But to do this one's spirit needs a vessel. One to carry it to the vein and serve as a conduit. This is his offer. Grant him one of their bodies as a new vessel, and bring him to an Archfire vein. Then he will rise anew. Help the Trolls crush their enemies, and cure their blood as they ask of him.
This vessel, what will happen to it?
Death.
He knew it. Zaska knew it.
What is an Archfire vein? What is he talking about?
There are many words for it, but in essence, they are places where bits of Archfire magic seep through. Imagine a giant bright flame buried under layers and layers of rock. That is the Archfire, the source of all magic. Veins, where the rock is particularly thin, allow mages to tap into that power. There are several of those on Io, but the most prominent are the ones where the Godstones struck Io, the blue crystal comets. Like that shrine where you buried your chieftain, Magua's cradle, or the one in the Red Meadow.
Listen to the Dark Elf.
The stranger speaks of Magua's blood drop, the stone she blessed.
So your people believe, yes.
No, there must be another way. The Moonkin have his body. Can they not just take it to this vein so the cub can resurrect it there?
This one told them. This flesh is dead and useless. By bringing the parts together, they allowed this one to mend his spirit. But that is all. The only way for this one to return to the world is by forming his body anew. And that is why he needs a vessel to take his mind to a vein.
The tribe for the blood for the tribe. Grumlar understands. Chieftain Akrug, let Grumlar make this sacrifice. He will offer his body to the cub so they can save the Moonkin.
No. This is big shit. There will be no more sacrificing. Rot it. They know not even if what this thing says is true.
Gave Zaska not his blood for the tribe just moments ago? They heard the cub. There is no other way. Please, Chieftain, let Grunwa do this. Grunwa has lived far too long, and his old hide has long been a burden for the tribe. Let him...
Weak.
What?
You are weak. The Hierophant's body cannot hold this one's spirit, so there is no way your old and useless flesh could. And the same goes for the Chieftain and the Worm Eater. The Firstborn's cub could. The chance is still small, but it could.
He means...
Noag. He is talking about your brother.
Akrog understands not. Why could he not hold the cub spirit? He is strong and young. He can take it.
Yes, you are strong. Just like the Brittlebone Priestess Ishimura was. But it is simply not possible. This one is a god. You are mere meatbags. Only the Firstborn's blood can contain this one, and even he could not do it for long.
I think he's telling the truth, Chieftain. I'm powerful, and his magic would kill me in an instant.
But... No. Akrog will not do this. Akrog will not harm his little blood.
So soft. No wonder your kind is dying out, Chieftain. No wonder.
Little blood. Come, they are leaving.
No, the Chieftain will not.
Akrog has spoken.
And Grunwa refuses to bow. Believe him, he loves little Moonblood too. But this is one troll for the lives of hundreds. He will not let the Chieftain betray everything the Moonkin stand for. He will not.
Back off.
No!
No! No, no one hurt
No! No! Not like this!
The strong crush the weak.
Mugwazatters, just stop Grungwar. They want not to crush him.
And they will not! What? Cub! Grungwa Grefa seizes its power!
Grumph? Stay back. Grungwar. Is he...
Interesting.
What the? This?
This one did not think this frail body could take it. This old troll was stronger than this one thought.
What the rot happened here? Why is Zarek's cub inside Grungwar?
This shaman of yours, he forced his spirit into this one's flesh, hoping to seize this one's strength.
Like the Brittlebone Priestess, Ishara.
Yes, a fool's task. This one would have expected his power to annihilate your shaman. But seems like this one underestimated him. This body is actually capable of holding him.
So the cub possessed him.
Took control of his flesh, yes.
Well, well. What an interesting turn of events.
Grungwar, is he dead?
So compassionate towards the one who just tried to kill him. If this one did not know it better, this one would think you are likely.
Akrog asked a rotten question. Is Grungwar dead?
The answer is that this one does not know. Your shaman's spirit might still be alive in there, or it might not. Though the latter is a lot more likely.
Hold on. If you have Grunwar as a vessel, could you not use him to do this sanguine ritual? At the Archfire Vein?
Zaska was thinking the same thing.
No,
Why?
because your shaman's flesh is too weak. This has not changed. Trying to use this meatbag shell as a vessel is like trying to hold the ocean in a cup. He might be able to hold this one's spirit, but not for long. Even if this flesh lasts long enough, no way would it survive the ritual of resurrection.
So Grumpf died for nothing?
Oh, this one disagrees. He has a vessel now, so he can finally leave this cursed prison. It's a shame things ended this way for your kind, but there's nothing else this one can do.
Wait. What is that supposed to mean? Is the cub saying he will...
Leave. That's right.
No. The Moonkin bled and burnt to free the field dog, so he will find a way to help them. He owes it to them.
Nah, this one owes them nothing. He is the child of Zarek. You are nothing but talking meatbags. Now get out of his way.
Then try, at least. Without the cub, the Moonkin will die.
He told them, without the sanguine ritual, he cannot. This vessel would not even survive the first seconds. It would die. And this one's spirit would go astray and be lost forever. And this one will not let that happen.
But...
Wait, I have an idea.
Speak, elf.
We should join forces. I mean, we all want to get out of here, don't we? Well, the swamps will be crawling with hunters and chainers by now, so even if we avoid the battlefield, we'll have to fight.
You think this one is scared of a few meatbags?
You clearly aren't, but I believe you should be. Yes, maybe you could beat the four of us in this vessel, but dozens of hunters? Face it, you are not a demigod right now. You're a field dog spirit in an old, ailing troll's body. Join forces with us, at least to get to safety. Afterwards, do what you will.
Fine. They have a pact. We will join forces to get out of the jungle. Then this one will go on his way. Unless the chieftain meatbag is so eager to die.
Akrog.
Big Blood, please. No, I just want the killing stop. He just wanted to stop.
Fine. So be it. Zaska knows the jungle well. Knows he a way out?
Actually, I do. It goes up north, and past the meadowland where your brethren are fighting right now. But it's the fastest and safest way to the sea. Once we're out of the swamps, it should be easy to go anywhere we like. With your permission?
Zaska.
It could work.
Fine. Then let them go. This place is dead now. Always has been.
Few words were spoken as the five figures marched through the jungle. Think, Akrog told himself. He should be thinking, agonizing and brooding. Brooding over whether his choice was the right one. But he could not. His mind was as dull and silent as the temple they had left behind. Just three thoughts crept in, over and over. Reach the coast. Keep Little Blood safe. Survive. That was all that mattered. The sun had risen again when Zaska drew to a stop, pulling Akrog back into the now. They hear that?
Battle. Very, very close.
That must be your tribe, Chieftain. We should move fast and stick to the trees. They will be patrolling, so no need to attract more attention than necessary.
They be careful then. No one keep Zaska and Big Blood safe.
Elves reigns. Grant us!
Pathetic! Magua, lend their flesh!
Certain doom. Sure, why not? He is going. Wait. Someone is there. Mugwa's tusks, look! It is the chieftain!
By the holy hide!
Go on here! Ready for action.
This will be interesting.
Well, Mugwa strike this fat troll down in surprise. They made it out of that cursed temple after all. Kabrak seized no cub, though. Means this...
What are they doing up here? Why are they not down in the battlefield?
The Brittlebones put up big throwing spike hurlers on the cliffs, so their betrayer warrior Nurbok told them to take care of them.
Halag speaks true. Though Cabrax might ask Chieftain Akrog the same thing. What are they doing up here? This path leads straight to the coast, not to the meadowlands where the kin are.
It is complicated. It is a long story, but the resurrection, it failed. All this, it was for nothing. What? But that means...
That means the battle is over. The Moonkin and the Bonekin will die.
It is true.
May his tusks fall off for blasphemy. But sometimes Mugwa has a rotten bad sense of humor. Hope, despair, hope, despair. Well, it is what it is. Seems like there is nothing more to hope for than an honorable death side by side, no?
Kabrak speaks true, but Akrog cannot join them yet. There is something else they must do.
What?
It is part of the battle plan. Now step aside.
Little Moonblood, why looks he so nervous?
No, I'm no nervous. Now please let Kin through.
Well, well. So Chieftain Akrog of the Moonkin is a kin traitor after all, no? Cabrax must say, he thought not Akrog had it in him. Seems like the Moonkin's great warrior was right after all.
No, wait. Let Akrog explain.
Enough. This one has no time for this. Pathetic. Like crushing a bug. They killed Julog and Gabrax and...
I hate to cut this short, but we should move on. The hunters might have heard the fighting.
What now? More trouble? Easy. Going now. Let Zarska get a proper look. This way? Can a troll not rest for a moment? If he insists. What should he do? No, go.
So be it.
What the? Grunters! First come, first killed!
Their blood will burn me.
Ready for action.
You find out. Going now.
Towards certain doom. Sure, why not?
Noah, go.
If he insists.
They don't hurt Big Blood. They run from Noah.
Come on, show them what those claws can do.
They will regret this.
Don't do that yet.
So be it. He go there.
Great. More problems to smash.
Feel the might of the Moon King. For the Moon King. Destroy them. Now for none. Noah, go there.
Magua, mend their flesh.
Moving now.
Be moving.
What is that? He will lead the way. On his way. This way? Moving now. Moving on.
So be it. Noah, go.
Going now.
Crush them now. The tribe must survive. Smash them. Stay down. The blood for the tribe.
Let him at them. That way. He is going.
Going now. He go there.
Look! Spike hurlers! Must be the spike hurlers Kabrak spoke of, no? The Moonkin should destroy them. It will not change the outcome of the battle, but still.
Do it. The longer your tribe survives, the more lightlings they will take down with them.
Smash! They will not get away from Zazka! It works better than it tastes.
Not smash.
Zazka is listening.
They will regret this.
You will lead the way.
More spike hurlers! Crush them!
destroy them. Go join the worms. Can Zazka help? If he insists. Head towards certain doom. Sure, Zazka is right at home. Interesting. Probably. Huh. What is that? Let Zazka get a proper look. Easy. Huh. What now? More trouble? What is that? Even the worms were not in such a match.
Beasts feel the light of the Moon King. Magma will strike them down.
Ekrog is ready. On his way.
Wonko Boo!
No uncle there?
So be it.
Let him at them.
Magma, man their flesh. May Magma slay them forever.
Ready for action. Interesting. Probably. Can a troll not rest for a moment? What is that?
Keep moving. Going now.
Moving now. Is it just Zazka? Or is this place familiar? It makes Zazka's hide prickle.
Yes. This one's vessel can feel it too. Where are they, Dark Elf?
Just another Hibernian ruin. You might have seen it on your way to the temple. Come, the coast isn't far.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
What? No! No!
What is happening? What the rot is happening?
It has been done.
What happened?
I tapped into the power of the vein to trap the Field Dog's soul. We...
Pathetic meatbags. You think you can trick a god? This one will teach you.
Aqua's tasks.
What is happening?
Weaken it! I'll try to seal him back inside!
You will not!
What the? He is healing.
The clouds, Noah. Walk into the Archfire Cloud Eye Siphon and crush the Field Dog.
Even the world would not eat such a beast. What can he do for the tribe? What? It healed itself.
The clouds, Noah. Walk into the Archfire Cloud Eye Siphon and crush the Field Dog.
What is that? They mess with the wrong tribe. No one here. They run from no. What is? It healed itself. Special crew coming right up.
May Magwa's blade burn forever! Behold the power of Magwa! Rebags! Rebags!
What the? He is healing.
The clouds, Noah. Walk into the Archfire Cloud Eye Siphon and crush the Field Dog.
Smash come. What? It healed itself.
Rebags! Rotten rebags!
It's working! Keep going! Keep going!
They killed one of our heroes.
Whispers a day.
There you are, ants! Nothing but ants!
Again!
Use the clouds and then smash him, Noah.
Won't go boom! Blood got him! Can a troll not rest for a moment? Not die!
Just keep him busy! I almost have him!
What should he do? Quick! Get up. The Moonkin needs it.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come back to me.
They killed one of our heroes.
Give us our spells.
He will have his revenge.
Come what is needed of keep the ones waiting a bit longer.
Grandma will not fight without him. Magua, help her servants.
Moonlighters, quick! For the Moonkin! He's
They
going.
killed one of our heroes.
Come on, crash them, keep the ones waiting a bit longer. Ready for action. They will not get away from Zazka.
Magua, man their flesh. Grandma is here.
They killed one of our heroes.
You will not.
Noak, breathe cloud and smash!
I can't hold him much longer!
Is it over?
Yes. I trapped him.
Then it is time for answers. What was that? Has he... Grumps!
Your elder doesn't have much time, Chieftain. I suggest you say your goodbyes, then we'll speak. I'll make sure there'll be no more nasty surprises.
What this? Huh, what now? No! They need do something, Big Blood! They need do something!
Spare the trouble. His lungs, they are burning. Burning with black fire. Grandma. Hope Sakrog is proud. He wiped out the Moonkin.
If anyone wiped out the Moonkin, then it was the Chainers and the Hunters. There was no saying if the cub would have ever helped them. Grungwar saw it not, but the moment the cub seized his body, the only thing it thought about was how to get away.
Grungwar saw it. His judgment remains the same. Tell him, Akrok. Would he have made the same choice if it had been Zaska or his little blood in the meadows getting killed? And if the cub would have asked for someone else's same blood to be sacrificed?
Noag is the last troll with the firstborn blood. Akrog could not let him die.
Of course, Akrog can tell himself that was the true reason.
Noag no want any kin to get hurt. He just no want to die.
No troll wants to die, little Moonblood. But sometimes they have to, so others can live.
That is why every troll belongs to the tribe, and not his... not his same bloods, or even his trusted ones. Grangwa would have gladly given his life for the tribe. But his old body was too weak and useless once again.
No matter what Grungwar did, they will not leave him behind. There must be a cure for this fire in his lungs.
So concerned. He had no trouble leaving his kin to die, had he? Grungwa wants no cure. No. He will stay right here, where the real chieftain of the Moonkin slipped into the moonlit river not so long ago. Big Blood is chieftain of the Moonkin. No. He's just a traitor in a chieftain's hide. He is gone.
To the stranger now. He owes them answers.
No one here. No one go look.
It will hold.
The urn?
The Hoard of Souls is its name, but yes. I sealed his spirit inside it, where it can do no more harm. The power of this vein, it's immense. I had no idea such large ones even existed. Most are just a couple of blue shards buried in the ground. Either way, I am sorry about your elder. It is a pity it had to come to this.
Akrog is sorry too, but it is time for answers now.
Of course.
How could the stranger simply seal the cub into that thing, if all these brittle bones from the temple could not? Is he so powerful?
I suppose you could say that, yes. But as I said, I couldn't have done it without the vein.
So he, what? Fed on the power running through this vein, and put it into his hex?
Indeed. Before you get any ideas, though, channeling the Archfire is incredibly dangerous. I'm one of the few mages on EO who has learned how to use it, and even I can only access a portion of it.
This herd of souls, it can trap someone's spirit?
Hoard. And yes, it can.
How?
Well, we're still figuring that part out. All we know is that it's capable of drawing a living creature's soul out of its body and holding it within. A long time ago, a dark elven woman from Northander used it to bring a creature into this world. But that's a story for another time.
And Sazka has had enough of stories and legends to last him a lifetime.
There is one thing Akrog understands not. How is it possible the Moonkin could defeat Zarek's cub? The lore says it is invincible, like Mugwa, a renegade, or a guardian. If 4 trolls could beat it so easily, it would have never crushed the Tusk Hunters, no?
That thing? No. The true field dog, yes, and 1,000,000 times over. Frankly, I don't even know what this creature, this shadow, truly was. My guess is that it was a manifestation of his spirit, at least a fragment of it. That the field dog was able to conjure it from within the Hoard of Souls only shows how powerful it was.
How can he know, though? What if the cubs were never as powerful as the stories say? If they were just...
Imposters? Smart question. But no, believe me, a field dog in his physical form is a force of nature. I was alive when the War of the 6 Races happened. And though I never saw a field dog with my own eyes, trust me, I was glad my people were on their side. In fact, the question of how the Hibernians of that temple managed to even harm his flesh and sever him into pieces is another mystery I plan to explore. I know this probably isn't the answer you wanted to hear, Chieftain Akrog. But that thing you defeated, it was just a single raindrop of a tempest. There is no saying whether the Field Dog would have upheld his end of the bargain, but if he had, and had the resurrection worked, the hunters and the orcs would be scraping the remains of their comrades off the ground as we speak.
Well, they will never know. But Akrog has another question. The stranger never planned to go to the coast, no? He lured them here, to Mugwa's cradle.
Oh, the coast is indeed this way. But yes, it was my intention to lead you here. It was the only place where I could draw enough power to trap the Field Dog.
Brittle Bones ever tell the truth?
A question for the philosophers.
The stranger called Mugwa's cradle an archfire vein. So the drop, it's not, well, a drop of Mugwa's blood.
I'm afraid not. The clerics say that these drops are the blood of Aeonir himself, but no one can truly verify it. Personally, I view them as just another magical phenomenon. And as I said, this one is phenomenal indeed. If a regular vein, proto-godstone, or however you wish to call it, is a hole the size of a needle's eye, this is the size of a fist. No wonder your kind worships it.
This means the magic of the cradle never had anything to do with Mugwa, no? It is just like the cub said. She is only a fantasy.
Well, I guess it depends.
Speak true.
Fine. If your goddess exists, then she cannot physically influence the world the way the Guardians or the Renegades did. No.
A god with no power is no god at all.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. An idea, ideals, or hope cannot crush walls, but the people who believe in them certainly can. There are dangers to faith, but I think it's safe to say the faith of the Moonkin and the Bonekin led them to places most of your kind would have never explored on their own.
No, I no understand. The Brittle Bones say Mugwa is not there.
At least, not the way the Moonkin thought she was.
No, I see.
What Akrog did believes the stranger it was a mistake.
I hardly believe it's my place to judge.
Akrog is not asking for judgment. He is asking for the stranger's thoughts. Would he have decided differently?
Let me put it this way. I wish I could say that I would have.
A foggy answer.
But the best and most honest I can offer, I'm afraid.
The stranger will tell Akrog the full truth. Who is he really, and why came he here? Was this his plan from the start? Trapping the cub in this thing?
It was.
Then he never cared for Moonkin? This was only about Cub?
First and foremost, yes, it was. You have never heard of the Circle, have you?
Zazka presumes he is not talking of the shape.
No, the Circle is a... how to put it? I suppose you could call it a band of powerful shamans from all races in Nortanda, light and dark. Ever since a Nortandian corporal called Tahar discovered the Archfire, the Circle has devoted itself to understanding it. I am one of those shamans. A Circle mage, as people call us.
Light races and dark races. So the creatures of Zarek and Nor have struck a pact with the creatures of the Guardians.
Certain ones have, yes. And it's a very peculiar pact. But that is a long story, and I doubt we have the time.
So this circle sent you to find Zarek's cub.
It's a little more complicated than that, but yes, I came here to find out whether the rumors of an imprisoned field dog were true. I found out they were. But also that I would never be able to breach these portal seals myself. Which is where you, the gifted Chieftain Akrog of the Moonkin come in.
Is he saying he knew about the gift of spirits?
I'd heard about it, yes. I'd heard of creatures from all kinds of races with that ability. But you were the only one I could find on Urgoth.
Wait. So the stranger had already been inside the temple before the Moonkin went in?
Yes. I'm sorry about the duplicity, but considering how little that great warrior of yours trusted me, you'll understand why it was necessary.
The stranger knew about the dark echoes then.
Let's put it this way. I had a theory, but it was you who confirmed it. It wasn't all lies, Chieftain Akrog. I won't claim the survival of your tribe was my priority, but neither was it my intention to double-cross you. I wanted this resurrection to work for your kind's sake and mine. Needless to say, things took a different turn than I expected.
Could the stranger have trapped the cub in its true form?
In theory, yes. I guess we'll never find out.
Well, Akrog is glad the stranger got what he wanted. At least one of them did.
Oh, believe me, I'm far from having what I want. West of the clearing is a path that leads straight to the north. You should be able to skirt the battle this way and reach the coast by the next sunrise.
Then this is it.
Yes, Chieftain Akrog. This is farewell. I wish you all the best on your journey, wherever it may lead.
Wait. The stranger no Moonkin names. Moonkin should know his.
That's fair, I suppose. My name is Wraith Skadar. Farewell.
And gone.
And there is nothing for them left to do here. Let them find this path the stranger spoke of, and head for the coast.
And then? Where they go, Big Blood? Moonkin is no more.
No. But maybe...
What?
Maybe this can be the start of something new.
After days of wandering along the coast, it was an unlikely haven where Akrog, Zaska, and Noag found peace at last, with the bog tusks from the Blackheart jungle. Seeing them wounded, starved, and crushed, the small trolls at once offered them a place by their fire. They meant not to stay, but they did. A moon after the day the tribe was wiped out, Akrog and Zaska visited the battlefield where the warriors took their last stand. 5 moons, and the Bogtusks saw the 3 trolls as their own. 12 more, and Noag had found a mate and a litter of cubs saw the light of the world. Bogtusk and Moonkin, joined by blood. It was not only Noag that survived, but the last of Chieftain Narjak's blessed blood did too. And perhaps this Moonblood would one day lead his new tribe to the greatness the Moonkin had never found. But at what price, Akrog often wondered in his nightmare-ridden and sleepless nights. Had Gromar been right? It was always Zaska who put his mind at ease. The sanguine ritual might have failed. The cub might have been lying. The hunters might have killed them on their way to the vein. And if not, Akrog asked. Zaska was silent for a long time. Even then, is a tribe where kin must murder kin to survive truly worth saving?